Hello and welcome. I'm here to show you how to use our Spotlight tool for DaVinci Resolve. This template is designed to make it incredibly easy for you to highlight and focus viewer attention on key areas of your screen. In this scene, we have a content creator who needs to draw attention to an important section of a document. You'll see the scene starts with him talking, then transitions to this picture-in-picture view. Quick side note, if you're interested in this picture-in-picture effect, check out our Facecam overlay template, linked in the description below. Now let's dive into the tutorial. Head over to the Effects panel, find your template folder, Alavio, and then select Spotlight. Here, you'll find 4 presets. You've got a solid circle, a dashed circle, a solid rectangle, and a dashed rectangle. Let's grab the rectangle preset and drag it right onto our document clip. With the clip selected, jump into the inspector under the Animation tab. Before we animate, we need to resize our spotlight. To make it easier, make sure you are in the first few frames of the timeline. This way we can easily see the area we want to select. We'll use the width and height parameters to perfectly encapsulate the section we want to highlight. You'll need to play with the starting position simultaneously to make sure your shape lines up perfectly. That looks pretty good. Next, for the actual animation, we're going to keyframe the main animation slider from 0 to 1. While the presets have a default animation set, let's quickly right-click the slider and select Reset to Default to start fresh. To set the animation in, go to the point on your timeline where you want the spotlight to start appearing, and set your first keyframe at a value of 0. Move forward a few frames and set your second keyframe at 1. To set the animation out, move forward on your timeline to the point where you want the spotlight to start disappearing and set your third keyframe at 1. Move forward again a few frames and set your final keyframe at 0. This completes the out animation. Let's play that back. That looks pretty good. By default, the Animate to Center checkbox is active, which automatically moves the focal point to the center of the screen as it animates in. If you want the spotlight to end in a different location, simply uncheck this box. You can then use the final position parameter to precisely choose your desired ending spot. Lastly, with the final size slider, we can adjust the final size of our spotlight. Finally, let's go over some quick customization options. Under the border section, you can easily adjust the border width, change the color, and fine-tune the intensity of the glow. Switching to the background section, you can increase or decrease the overall background brightness and adjust the strength of the blur intensity to control how much the background stands out. Now that you know the basics, let's explore some creative stylization options you can achieve with the Spotlight tool. In this first example, we can keyframe the rotation control to create a dynamic spinning effect for our circle preset. Go to the start of your clip and set your first keyframe for rotation. Then, move to the end of the clip and set your second keyframe. The difference between the first value and the second value will determine the rotation speed. Next, let's look at a more subtle look. Navigate to the border section and reduce the opacity all the way to 0. Since the border is now invisible, we can increase the soft edge parameter. This creates a beautifully subtle and feathered glow effect, perfect for a gentle focus without harsh lines. For our last example, I've applied the dash rectangle preset. By playing with the size parameter, you can quickly achieve a square crosshair or target finder look, which is a great stylistic option. And that's all there is to it. Enjoy using the Spotlight tool to enhance your tutorials and presentations. Feel free to leave any questions you have in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.